What's up guys, today I have a review of the Sky Viper 950 HD. This is like a beginner's drone that you'd pick up at Target or Walmart or wherever you like shop. It's usually just in the toy aisle. It's by Skyrocket Toys and it's pretty lightweight. It's really nicely built, very sturdy, and as you can see here, the plug, like that, there's no power button. You just have to plug it in and it turns on. And it has a 600 milliamp hour battery, which it's pretty small, and you only get about 5 minutes of flight time. It can sit on, but you only get around 5 to 6 minutes of flight time out of that. But the battery is removable, so in theory you could actually buy another battery and just slide that in when yours is dead. And here's the remote. I think the remote's pretty cheap feeling. It's all plastic, there's no rubber or anything, and the throttle is also like a rotation control. It's really weird. And then you got a sensitivity one, so you can change it in between them. Doesn't really do anything. Stunt mode, video mode, photo mode, and then the little antenna. And then here on the back, it takes 4 AAA batteries, which do not come with the remote or drone in the box, which really sucks because I was opening it up and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get right into this. I'm gonna mess around with it, fly it around, because I got it when my brother was getting a haircut, so I was gonna fly it, and then I looked in there and there's no batteries. But I don't know. This is the camera module, which it can detach from the actual drone. So if you want to have more agile flights, then you just detach it. It takes a micro SD card, which a micro SD card comes with the drone, which is really nice. It was a class 10 4GB micro SD card, which really saved you a lot of time digging through card holders and things to find an SD card. And it's got a nice little rotation to it, but there's no like changing angle while in flight. You have to do it all before you take off. And then right here, here's how you put it in. And when you're sliding the camera onto the drone itself, you may think that like, because it takes a lot of force to take it off, when you put it on, you really got to push it on, or else it'll just pop right off when you're flying it. I learned that the hard way, because you have to push really hard to get it to lock into place, or else it won't be attached to the drone. Now here it comes with a little USB charger, which is really nice. You don't need a big brick or anything to plug it in and charge it. It's just this little USB to whatever type of connector that is, and it just plugs right in, and you can use any wall wart you have or any of that, and it just starts charging. Now when I was opening it, I cut my finger really badly, and the zip ties are very, very tight in there, so I wouldn't recommend using a knife at all. I use scissors whenever you're opening something, unless you're just cutting tape, because I got a really deep cut on my finger. Now here's the drone taking flight, which it doesn't stay like straight. It kind of flies off in different directions. You kind of have to counteract how it flies. It's not like a turn the gas up and it flies straight up. It starts wobbling all over the place and going back and forth. Now here, I was kind of surprised and kind of let down. The video is good, but it's really, really choppy, which, I mean, I got it on clearance for $42, but it's usually like 60 something. I mean, that's still pretty cheap, and it's a small camera, but it's just really choppy footage. Like, you can see where it's refreshing the frames as it's going, because there's all these little like zigzags from when it was refreshing the frame and recording another frame on top of that. Now here's me actually flying the drone, which I thought it'd be cool to show you a close-up of it. And as you can see, I don't have the propeller guards on it, but I would recommend putting them on because I crash a lot, and it's just the propeller guards They make it a little bit awkward to fly because it flies a little bit different when you have them on and when you have them off. But I just took them off to see how it flew without them, but I would recommend leaving them on because you'll break it. Now here I hit a car. You got to be really careful with it because flew right into it. Luckily nothing was damaged, there was no scratches or anything, but you got to be really careful. Now here's how bad of a pilot I am. Here's all the different crashes that I had. I think there's 4 or 5 of them. 5. There's 5 of them. And it's really easy to record. All you gotta do is hit the record button and then the remote starts beeping. It's a constant beep so you don't forget that you're recording. But if you turn off the remote while you're recording, the footage will be corrupted and it won't show up on your computer, because I filmed a couple of things thinking, oh, this is gonna be pretty cool, and then the footage was corrupted. Right here, see, I'm flying it okay, and then it comes down and flips. Flips a lot. And here's how you attach the propeller guards. And as you can see, I've got some damage here on my propellers for not using them. And right here is how you insert and disconnect the battery. So if you did order a second battery, you could just not hot swap, but swap them out in the field or wherever you're flying it. Thanks for watching, and I give this 3.5 stars. Subscribe.